to see you today. Thank you a lot for visiting us and clicking on this video. I hope the weather is not too harsh yet in your place and you're going around strong and healthy. But since it's November and the winter is coming soon, we unfortunately got our first fall sickness last week, and here in this video we are almost fully recovered already, but still, some sickness leftovers are still going around. I am making an after breakfast sweet snack for us today, which is my favorite for sick days. I started with herbs that I had that day. I like herbal teas, and today I have some fresh mint, and I also want to dry the rest to store for later. Sometimes I drink teas that don't even have the tea itself in them, like mint, raspberry leaves, linden flowers, chamomile flowers, or something like that. But I also like just black tea or green tea or tea mixed with fruits and dry berries, sometimes even flowers, like roses or something like that. This is local bread called puri. They make it everywhere in Georgia. We live in the country Georgia near Turkey, Armenia, and Russia. And wherever we lived here, we always had these little local bakeries nearby in just a couple minute walk that make this beautiful and tasty puri. They make a lot of it all day long because Georgians usually buy several pieces at once, and each time you buy it, it's fresh and hot, or at least still warm. Sometimes we finish half of the piece even before we get home. They have other kinds of bread, but this is my favorite because they bake it and it's hot and tasty, and it's better than the store-bought bread. This is pure gold. Gold in the sun. For sick days, I really like to eat it with butter and honey. It doesn't really matter which bread I eat, I like this dessert anyway. I used to eat it as a kid. My mom used to make it pretty often. So I think it's perfect for sick days because of honey. And I didn't have the natural honey that I buy from the village occasionally because we already finished it. So I just bought honey from the local store nearby, not far from our building. They don't have original packaging and they sell it in plastic containers, or they can fill your jar if you bring it with you. The honey didn't have the strong taste like the natural honey has, but it still was quite good, and our after breakfast snack was just perfect.
На меня солнышко светит.
Да, на меня тоже солнышко светит.
Надо вот так подогреть.
Спасибо.
А вдруг это потому, что солнышко их нагрело вкусно?
Угу. Угу. I plan to wipe the dust in several locations around the apartment, but the main one is this bookshelf because it feels like it collects the most of dust. We have some of my husband's knickknacks standing there and mostly his books because I prefer to use an ebook. And also it was my husband's birthday several days ago, so now we have a new family member or a friend, call it whatever you want, standing on the shelf. And it's too big for standing on the actual shelf, so now his place is on top. the sun comes out and goes away all the time now, so I hope it stays behind the cloud, so it will be a little bit more comfortable for me to sit here. I want to organize our documents while the baby is sleeping, which probably will not be too long, but still, like, documents is it's like a big thing in the checklist, in the house stuff checklist. So yeah, and here it comes again. Anyway, I bought a bag, which is technically for document organization. Like, I don't know if it will fit all our documents, and I don't know if it will be convenient enough to have them in this bag, but I wanted something that would be able to hold all our documents for so long, because right now they're just in the wardrobe. I mean, there is some kind of organization, but if I need to take them all at once, you know, just in some kind of emergency situation or something like that, I can't do that, because they're just like in random folders in the wardrobe. So it's kind of like a little bit of a mess, organized mess. So I got this thing. I ordered it online here, so I thought it was bigger, but you know, you get what you get. And I want to try. It has some pockets for passports. We have a lot of passports because we're a family of 5. And the baby, Mark, he doesn't have a passport yet because we are waiting for his documents in the embassy. But we all have passports. And me and my husband, as adults, we also have like Russian passports of like for the inside of the country. Right now, as immigrants, we use foreign passports. We have 2 passports in our country. One for using inside of the country, one like a foreign passport for traveling abroad. So right now we're doing everything with our foreign passport, but we also have our like Russian passports. Okay. I think this is a little bit less than what I need. I already want to cry looking at that. Okay, I'm not sure it was a good idea. But I mean, I have to organize them sometime, like at some point. I still need to do that, no matter if I want to or not. Whew. This one is kind of struggling. I bet it is glad that I'm transferring it to a better organization system. Baby wants some attention. Or maybe he likes organizing too. But he definitely doesn't like the sun. Are you proud of me? I'm proud of myself. I did that. It actually took not that long. So yeah, it's done. So this is kind of it. These are all the documents, and this is empty. And I have some arts left and some of my kids' arts that were in the documents. But I need to put them in the different place. This is actually pretty cute. Yeah, so I think we're good. I can close it, which is good because I didn't think I will, but yeah, I can do that. So thank you guys for staying with me for this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye bye.